So we're solving an absolute value inequality. We first still want to isolate that absolute value. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides of this inequality. So I have 3x minus 2, the absolute value of that is greater than 6. Let's kind of look at this on a number line. To be greater than 6, we know that we want to be out this way. However, we know that that means any 6, 7, 8 would work. But that also means anything in that negative range would also work. So we want to set up 2 inequalities now. 3x minus 2 is greater than 6, or 3x minus 2 is less than a negative 6, as our visual shows. Now we'll solve. Add 2 to both sides. I have 3x is greater than 8. Divide by 3. X is greater than 8/3. You can see that as part of mine. Or, I'm going to add 2 to both sides. 3x is less than a negative 4. Divide by 3. X is less than a negative 4/3. And that's where I come up with my solution. Again, I need to isolate these absolute values. So I'm going to start by subtracting 2 from both sides. Then I need to divide both sides by 3. Isolating my absolute value to say 2x minus 8, that absolute value is greater than 6. Again, I like looking at this on a number line. So to be greater than 6, I know that anything just over 6, so 6.1, 6.2, all the way up to 12, 100, a million works. That also means in the negatives, that also works. So I'm going to set up 2 inequalities. 2x minus 8 is greater than 6, or 2x minus 8 is less than a negative 6. I'm going to add 8 to both sides. 2x is greater than 14. Divide by 2. X is greater than 7. You can see that that is one part of my solution. Again, add 8 to both sides. 2x is less than 2. Divide by 2 on both sides. X is less than 1. You can see that's the second part of my solution. In isolating this absolute value, I need to add 4 to both sides. So I have the absolute value of 2x plus 1 is less than 7. Visualizing this on a number line, if I'm less than 7, it means I don't equal 7, but I want anything between 0 and 7. But it also means when I'm looking in the negatives here, I want anything that would work this way. So that's why I'm going to get an AND situation in this inequality. So 2x plus 1 is going to be less than 7, and 2x plus 1 needs to be greater than a negative 7. Subtracting 1 from both sides, I have 2x is less than 6. Divide by 2. X is less than 3. You can see that as kind of this part of my inequality. And again, I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. 2x is greater than a negative 8. Divide by 2. X is greater than a negative 4. So when I combine those together, again, I can look at it on a number line. Here's negative 4. I want x's to be greater than that. Here's a positive 3. I want x's to be less than that. So that's where I have x's are between negative 4 and 3.